If you've been risking your life and got nowhere, why don't you risk your time and try to get somewhere? Hip-hop artist Jeezy used his old street hustling days as a stepping stone toward business. And he said, I saw firsthand out there on the street that people would lose their life over a bad drug deal. Over $100, man, their life was gone. He said, but when it came to business, a man could use his mind to generate millions of dollars. And he said, what is it they know that I don't know? What am I missing here? And he said it was at that point, dude, that he started stepping into other rooms. And he said, when I stepped into those rooms, no longer was I the smartest man in the room. See, many times we step into the same rooms that elevate us, that make us feel like we're the smartest, that we have all the answers. And he broke outside the normal. He broke outside of his usual pattern. He broke into other rooms. He stepped into other rooms. It made him feel uncomfortable. So that way he could learn more. What is it they know that I don't know? What am I missing? And it was in those rooms that he realized, he said, if I'm going to risk my life for this out there on the streets, why don't I risk my time for that and use my mind to generate millions of dollars? You know, it's crazy how you'd rather risk your life than risk your time. But I get it, man. You're not risking your life, right? I'm not jumping out of airplanes. I'm not climbing mountains, Marsh. I'm not on the Red Bull tour and jumping out of outer space down to earth. I'm not risking my life. Yeah, when it comes to change, you are risking your life. You're risking your life and you're not willing to risk your time. When you won't change the way that you eat, you're risking your life. When you won't take 30 minutes out and move and exercise just to get the blood flow going differently, just to get some of these negative vibes away. If you're not willing to do that, dude, you're risking your life. If you won't move away from negative, toxic relationships or develop the skills that and the connections that would advance you in your career, both personally and professionally, you're risking your life. Every day, dude, you're risking your life. Gainfully, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and anything else that ends in LY, dude, you're risking your life every single day. But I get it. You'd rather risk your life than risk your time. Because what if I take the risk, Marsh? What if I take the shot? What if I invest 24, 36 months into something and it doesn't work? But what if it does? That's the question you got to ask yourself, dude. What if it does? And besides, even if it doesn't, even if you invest 2 years into something and it doesn't work, just because that didn't work, think about all of the skills that you've amassed, the connections that you've made, the intangibles, the grit, the persistence, the resilience, all of these things, trying to figure out all of these different things and coming back to them every single day, going back to the lab. And when something doesn't work, you put something else together and all those kind of different things that you weave it. What if all that doesn't work? Look at all that you've gained in those 24 months that you would have never gotten had you risked your time. Is it really a risk after all? If you've been risking your life and got nowhere, why don't you risk your time and try to get somewhere? I think this is when you need to start stepping into other rooms and no longer be the smartest person in the room. Remember, never settle, keep selling. Stay in the sales life.